Today we will talk about NGAD single US 6th generation fighter jet can destroy China. The Next Generation Air Dominance (NGAD) program, which represents a significant improvement in military aviation technology, is creating a 6th generation fighter for the US Air Force. Although the full range of its capabilities is still classified, it is possible to infer the potential risk of NGAD based on its anticipated attributes and the dynamic nature of air warfare. Before we move further, give a thumbs up right away, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon. Let's continue. It's important to remember that many NGAD facts were unknown to the general public as of my most recent knowledge update in September 2021. Therefore, some of the information shown here may be speculative. Several reports from state-run Chinese media sites suggest that Beijing is actively increasing the J-20's production capacity, raising concerns about the Chinese Air Force's expanding capabilities. The J-20 is not currently thought to be a dominant aircraft, according to Willsbot, especially when contrasted to the stealthy F-22 Raptors and F-35 Lightnings of the United States. He added that China has done some good copying, with the U.S. being the source of much of the technology used in the J-20. The U.S. Air Force source also noted that U.S. aircraft are well equipped to efficiently handle any difficulties the J-20 aircraft may provide when their capabilities are combined with those of friends and partners. According to General Mark Kelly, the head of the U.S. Air Combat Command (ACC), China is on track to create a 6th generation fighter. Thus, the U.S. Air Force must make sure it fields its next generation fighter first. He stated, "I cannot tell you today what is going on in China, except that they are preparing for their 20th National Party Congress in October during his speech at the Aerospace and Cyber Conference of the Air and Space Force Association last week. However, I can let you know what's not going on. They're not debating the applicability of 6th-gen air dominance. They are on track, I can also assure you of that." These remarks are made at a time when the U.S. is actively pursuing the Next Generation Air Dominance (NGAD) program. A manned 6th-generation stealth fighter jet with cutting-edge, unheard-of capabilities sits at the center of the NGAD. Make sure we get to 6th-gen air dominance at least a month before our competitors, Kelly advised the U.S. Air Force. This demonstrates the worries held by USAF higher-ups regarding a secret 6th-generation Chinese program, about which nothing is known to the general public. Although it is notable that the U.S. has acknowledged China's 6th-generation aircraft capability, Washington has frequently charged Beijing with copying U.S. military technology to develop its 5th-generation fighters. In light of this, military analysts are skeptical about China's ability to produce a next-generation fighter plane. The Chinese still haven't adopted 5th-generation technology in the true sense, according to Abhijit Iyer Mitra, a senior scholar at the Institute of Peace and Conflict Studies (IPCs) and a military specialist. Even the parts that would make up a 6th-generation fighter jet are unknown. China will only be forced to catch up when the U.S. defines these. They will assert that they have all these capabilities without defining what exactly constitutes a next-generation aircraft. The NGAD warplane is represented in the artist's rendering as having a triangular shape and no vertical tail, according to a previous article from Eurasian Times. A fighter jet with enhanced speed, maneuverability, stealth technology, and AI-assisted data processing will be part of the NGAD program. One of NGAD's defining features is arguably its advanced stealth technology. This makes it possible for it to carry out surprise attacks and surveillance missions in contested airspace without being detected by hostile radar systems. It poses a major threat to opponents because of this skill. The NGAD program emphasizes versatility. It is expected to be capable of performing a range of operations, such as ground attack, electronic warfare, and air-to-air combat. Its capacity for adaptation renders it a very dangerous asset because it may swiftly switch between roles in reaction to changes on the battlefield. With NGAD, modern artificial intelligence (AI) technologies and sensors are anticipated. With the use of these skills, situational awareness will be enhanced, allowing for the identification and elimination of threats with speed and accuracy never before possible. AI-driven decision-making has the potential to be more unexpected and outmaneuver human-controlled aircraft in combat. Supercruising, which would enable the NGAD to maintain supersonic speeds without the need for afterburners, may be possible. Additionally, it can be designed with the capacity to launch and carry hypersonic missiles, making it very challenging for enemy aircraft to dodge impending strikes. It is envisaged that NGAD will play a significant role in a networked warfare environment. It will be able to interact with other friendly assets, including drones, satellites, and ground forces, without any problems. This link boosts its lethality by providing real-time intelligence and coordinated strike capabilities. To increase survivability, contemporary defensive technologies are presumably included in NGAD. These could include sophisticated electronic warfare capabilities, laser-based deterrence, and autonomous evasive movements, making it incredibly challenging for adversaries to target and destroy. NGAD is a technological marvel, but there are concerns about its cost. The creation and maintenance of a fleet of these cutting-edge fighters could put a strain on defense budgets. It might, however, prove to be a beneficial national security expenditure due to its scalability and potential to supplement existing aircraft. One aspect of NGAD's risk is the challenges it presents in terms of logistics and sustainability. Sophisticated fighters like NGAD require complex maintenance, replacement parts, and highly skilled personnel. Maintaining a consistent supply chain for this cutting-edge technology may be challenging logistically. The lifecycle maintenance costs for an advanced aircraft might significantly strain the defense budget. The NGAD's capacity to use American air power abroad has two drawbacks. Even if it provides quick response to threats around the world, the United States is perceived as having the ability to intervene in any disagreement, so escalating tensions. This worldwide reach might be offensive to other nations, which could have unintended consequences. The possibility of NGAD or its technology being exported to allies raises questions. Relationships are crucial, but sharing cutting-edge military technology can lead to its dissemination and even misuse. Control over NGAD's technology is necessary to prevent risks from being introduced by unauthorized users. The benefits of NGAD could also be viewed as tactical drawbacks. Because of its reliance on complex electronic systems and communication, it is susceptible to cyber attacks. Adversaries might exploit software bugs in the aircraft or disrupt communication networks, rendering its capabilities useless. The creation and upkeep of NGAD are very expensive. Critics argue that this investment might not be necessary considering other pressing national issues, such as healthcare and infrastructure. Politicians must compromise on how to strike a balance between the need for increased military capabilities and fiscal responsibility. To operate NGAD, a highly skilled and trained personnel is required. The Air Force must invest significantly in demanding training programs to ensure that pilots and ground personnel can take use of the advanced characteristics of the aircraft. The private sector routinely competes for workers with such specialized talents, making it challenging to maintain this talent pool. The use of cutting-edge military technology like NGAD raises ethical issues. Long-range, precise attacks may give rise to ethical questions concerning warfare. It is essential to ensure that NGAD is employed in accordance with international law and ethical norms to prevent unexpected outcomes and human casualties. As the U.S. develops NGAD, other nations' initiatives to modernize their armed forces might be expedited. An arms race could occur from nations competing to develop technologies that are similar to or better than one another. A race like that might increase the likelihood of disputes and tensions all across the planet. The NGAD's use of AI and autonomous technology raises questions about how humans and machines interact. How decisions are formed in high-stress combat situations, where split-second assessments are required, is still a crucial area of research. It is critical to keep human management and supervision in place in order to prevent undesirable outcomes. The application of NGAD might have important geopolitical implications. It might have an impact on international talks, alliances, and the distribution of power between nations. Adversaries may perceive the expansion of NGAD as a direct threat, which could increase the instability of the global security situation. That's all for today. If you like this video, share it with your loved ones. To watch more stuff like this, subscribe to get latest updates. Goodbye.